Hey dreamers, this is Jade. Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to go through all of my 2024 journals, the ones that I've worked in pretty consistently. There's one that was kind of sporadic, but for the most part, these are the ones that I worked in almost daily, maybe weekly or whatever. I have plenty more journals that I use and work in. However, it's not a consistent basis, and I don't think I was in those almost at all this year. When I am in them, I'll share them in like my quarter updates. However, yeah. So this is, I guess, the last quarter update, and these are the ones that I was in most consistently for the last quarter. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump right in it. First of all, let me move some of these over, and then we will start in on everything. Okay, I'm going to start with my mini bullet journal. I actually started in this one. It is a mint colored one. This is a Ink It notebook by Create with Pen. You can check her website for it if you're looking for it. This is a pocket size. This cover is a chic sparrow. I forget exactly the name of it, maybe a number 10, I'm not sure, but it is in the lilac color. I love this. It's a loft. God, can I talk? It is a nice soft leather. So yeah, anyway, love this for spring. And this is the mint notebook, and basically this is what I did. I just decorated the inside cover, put a pocket here for where I kept my, I think I got everything out of here. Like when I'm putting my icons in for my TV, what I watch for the month, I will gather these up and stick them in the pocket here. So when I'm ready to put them down, I already have them, and I can just do that fairly easily. So yeah, and then of course I will make my calendar for the month, decorate around it, and then this is my monthlies, what I watched, what I was listening to on repeat, the books that I completed for that month, and my brain dump. And then I keep a log of anything that I ordered, so I can know when I ordered it, how much it cost, when it was shipped, when I received it, etc., etc., just so I can keep up with what I have ordered online. And then it goes into my daily stuff. So here I have a log of what I was doing at the time of day, hourly, what my goals were for the next day. And then over here I would just do a kind of recap of the day. So this lasted me January through I believe it is, and the style changed. Like I was just kind of experimenting on how I wanted things to go. I think August is the last month that I was able to fit in this. Yeah. And I do have a flip through of this completed journal on my channel. I can link it in the cards here. So yeah, I think this lasted me from January through August. So that's 8 months. And then I had to transition into this one. It is another Ink It notebook. I really liked it. It was working. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I used to do these in the Loish term, and that was fine. However, I wanted a notebook I could get more months in, and so this is great. 8 months, that's pretty good, and especially for the price. So basically after August I transitioned into this one. Love my Zorro here. I did another thing here with a quote, and then I just put this pocket here to do the same thing to hold my icons for my TV. Same format. Basically I set up a calendar, what I'm watching, what I'm listening to, reading, anything that I need to brain dump or mind spill or whatever, and then what I've ordered for the month, so they can come in. And this is kind of the format I've been going with lately. I haven't been highlighting over here, but I mean it pretty much follows the same type of format going into here. So yeah, anyway, so that's it. I've been using this. It has not it's been working for me so far. Now what I will probably end up doing once January hits is this kind of recap of my day. I'll probably forego that and just go through and just do my journaling. But I'll go through all of that when I do my Techo Kaigi for, I think that's how you say it, for 2025. So yeah, this system works for me. So yeah, I just wanted to go through that and say that. So this has been working. I don't anticipate it changing. I already have like 2 or 3 more of the Ink It notebook journals in my stash ready to go for when I need to start a new one. So again, if anybody's interested in doing this, it lasted me 8 months. I imagine this one might last me a little longer, simply because once I start next year, I won't be doing the recap page, and I'll just be kind of journaling in a different journal. So it'll be like just keeping track of what I do daily on each page, instead of keeping track of what I do daily on one page and then the recap on another. So anyway, I hope that is clear and that's not confusing. So that is one journal. Okay, and these are in no particular order, so I'm just grabbing what is closest to me here. The next one, this is my Jream journal. Again, I'm trying to squeeze it in. I hope I didn't ruin anything. This is a Magic of I, like just a plain notebook from Magic of I. I had to actually redo or put in a different one because I finally finished the other one. I'm trying to show you. Here we go. See, this is a mauve colored one. I finished my other one here like a few days ago, sometime last week. So this is the notebook. This is how it looks on the front and the back. I just love these. I have a few of these from Magic of I. I usually get the bundle when I get the calendar, which I'll show you later because that's my gratitude journal. And so I have several of these just little notebooks laying around. And so now that I'm done with that, I just refill this one as my Jream journal with this kind of mauve pinkish rose colored one here. And these keep coming out. These are just the stuff from the Hobonichi. Anyway, I'll put this back later. But this is my Jream journal currently. So that is continuing. I'm still recording my dreams. That's important to me. So I try to keep up with it. I will say that I went through a whole spell of months where I barely recorded anything. And I think it was because I was just having trouble remembering for some reason. And I don't know. But anyway, moving on. We have, this is my social media journal. And I shouldn't say social media journal. Just the tracker of trying to keep up with my ideas for like Netflix, Jesus Christ, Jade. For YouTube or whatever. So any projects that I wanted to do or like videos that I wanted to shoot, I would put here. I would name it, and then I would put the date of when it was filmed, when I finally filmed it, when I edited it, when I created the thumbnail, and when I posted it. As you can see, October, it kind of stopped because that's late October is when I had my stroke. And I just been kind of off my game since, so I'll probably be restarting this up in January. And just go from there or whatever. So I'm not too concerned about it in December. I'm just trying to get myself back on track. And so, yeah, giving myself a little grace here. And I will, again, start this back up in January. So it is working so far. This is actually a Hobonichi day-free notebook. So it's like, it's not like it's dated and I have to go by the dates or anything like that. As you can see, day-free. So I can just use this until it's used up. And I'm okay with that. Okay, next is my scripting journal. I put this, it's the 2024 Hobonichi One Piece Planner Teto. I love it. It's very precious to me, so I definitely put it in my One Piece Luffy, Straw Hat Luffy cover, which is also very precious to me. This cover comes from the 2023 collection, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, I had to order it at a store that was not Hobonichi because I was late to the game. But anyway, this is my scripting journal, and I know that I have been saying that I was going to do a practice scripting run with you all. For those of you who don't know what scripting is or what it means or whatever, or how to do it, or people who have a basic knowledge of it but just kind of want to go a little bit deeper and just want examples. And with everything that was going on the last couple months, I have been slacking. So I apologize for that, and I do want to get that done. So you guys hold me to it if you need to. This is currently Tuesday, December 17th. So I will hopefully, I'm going to try to have a scripting video up for you all by sometime next week, okay? So this is December 17th, 2024. Next week, I will have a scripting journal video up for you all. So just if you don't see one, harass me, okay? But yeah, anyway, so this is my scripting journal. Nothing is happening here. I will be continuing this in 2025. I will say I started off strong in this, and then I kind of lulled in the middle, and then I'm kind of finishing strong. So I've been scripting a lot lately. So yeah, and I think what helped me with that is just telling myself that, because I used to do morning pages, so I would make time for that in the morning, and I just have not been doing morning pages lately. Like, I've completely scrapped that. I don't do it anymore. I don't even bother. Not because they weren't beneficial, just I don't even know why. It just hasn't been in me to do them. So, but I was like, well, you used to do morning pages, so you can make the time to do some scripting in the morning, and that has kind of fit into my morning routine, or when I get up routine, I should say. And so yeah, so as I said, started strong, lulled in the middle, and now I feel like I'm finishing strong. So this will continue in 2025, but yeah, doing pretty good in that, at least for the month of December. So yeah, I will be continuing this. Next is my creative journal for 2024. Again, precious to me. So this is the Straw Hat Luffy cover for 2024. Last year, it's the 2020. Jesus, can I talk? It is the 2024 cover. However, even though I got new covers this year, they're for 2025. I hope that makes sense. I think the Hobonichi people know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so yeah, love this cover. And what I did here is I just decorated one of the Hobonichi notebooks. And I was using this as my journal. The only thing about this is the grid is so freaking tiny. And now I've realized when I'm writing on anything, my handwriting is so bunched and scrunched because of writing in this. And like, even when I'm trying to just write bigger, my hand just wants to go to this now, because I've trained myself to write so small in here. Anyway, so this I was doing pretty good in this. And then we got to July. Where are we here? We got to July, and I just stalled out. Like, I seriously did. So there is one spread that I have recorded and not shared with you all in here, so I won't do that. And then see, I was preparing for another spread here, and I just stopped, and I don't know if I have it in me, honestly, to continue this. I think I may just start fresh in January, and that will be in my Techo Kaigi, and not worry about the rest of this, because I am kind of over it, if I'm being honest. So yeah, anyway, I got through a little bit of July. This is about as far as I got through. Oh no, this is not even July. This is June, okay? See, this is June. So I think that's going to be it. And I'll put that video up for my process for the other one. And I think I am done with this journal. So we'll see. I may decide to go back and continue my entries for it. Maybe off camera or something. I don't know. But I doubt it, because I've said that before and I never did. So we'll see. But yeah, that's it. I do plan on continuing creative journaling, but I will be doing something a little different next year. So I will share that in my 2025. All right, next, of course, we have my 5-year Techo. Love this thing. I've been doing really pretty good in this. I don't know that, at least in these early months, I don't know that I have any entries missing. I do know there are a few missing entries in like December, possibly November. Oh, look, there was one in October I missed, but I think that's when I came home, so I probably just need to write something, or when I was transferred to the rehab facility. I don't know. But I need to catch these up, these little bitty bit of entries that I haven't gotten anything in, even if it's just to say, I don't remember, you know, and do that. But I've been pretty consistent. Let's just say I've been pretty consistent here, and I'm proud of myself for that. What I do need to work on is actually doing stuff over here, so it'll be nice and filled up by the time I get to the 5th year or whatever. So yeah, this of course will be continuing. I don't have any plans on not doing this anymore, so we'll see how it starts filling up next year. I'm excited to see that. So definitely will be continuing the 5-year. Another one I will be continuing is my photo-a-day journal. I love this, honestly. I really do love this so much. I've been using, basically printing out my photo-a-day on clear matte sticker paper and just kind of decorating around it and putting a little blurb here or whatever. I think next year I may just change up how I'm printing my pictures. I may use a different like sticker paper or something like that. So just stay tuned for that. And I did order some new books from Live Love Posh, and so the decorations may change and stuff like that. But for the most part, what I'm doing is going to stay the same. I will be trying to do a photo a day. I'm mostly consistent. There are some days that I just completely forgot to take a picture. I do also include screenshots, so I give myself a little leeway there. Some days I just take a screenshot of something, so I will use that. But for the most part, I take pictures more days than I don't. So, yeah. So this will be continuing next year, and I'll show you what I'll be using. Next is my gratitude journal, basically, and this is where I use my Magic of Eye planners that I get every year. And this is the 2024 one. This is just chef's kiss. I just love this. It's so pretty. So I'll be using this again. I already have mine in. I have been slacking a little lately. I get the pages decorated, but then I don't put anything down. So I need to do a better job of that. So yeah, this is like off and on. Like I'll have bursts and sprints of doing this and being consistent with this. And then I'll have lull stages where it's just not happening. So yeah. I need to do a better job. I will be continuing this, and I'm hoping to be a little more consistent with it next year than I have been this year. I mean, because if you think about it, there really is so much to be grateful for. I mean, just simple stuff like being able to use my iPhone to make a video or stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. There's always something to be grateful for, and it just is what it is. Now, I will say I'm a kind of a naturally grateful person, so I'm like always thanking somebody for something, or like even if I go use a bathroom, I'm like, whew, thank you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Anyway, moving on, continuing on. Another one is this. This is just, this actually kind of goes with this. This is my reading journal for the year. Okay, I do need to do some catching up and some stuff like that, so I need to do like my October stats and whatnot. So yeah, I got that down. I got November stuff down, but I need to fill in some stuff and whatnot. As I said, the last couple months have thrown me off because of the whole stroke thing, so just trying to get everything back together and on track. And I've been reading a lot in December. Like I'm flying through stuff, so I definitely need to get that recorded, and I'm looking forward to setting up my journal for next year with a little bit of new stuff, and possibly taking out some things in here that I don't want to do anymore. I don't know, we'll see. But as a companion to this, just to be able to keep up with what I'm reading and when, and I kind of need to change this too. I need to put like a title of like October or November of when I was reading, you know what I'm saying, just to keep it straight or whatever. But to go with this, I like to keep track of what I'm reading, what format it's in, the author, the dates that I began and ended it, and the page number, the page count. So I do that in here, and that's basically it. And then I also I usually try to write my thoughts here. I've been really slacking on that too. Like I'll do a little blurb or whatever, but sometimes it's just like blank or whatever, and sometimes I go back and fill it in, and sometimes I don't even bother. But yeah, so that's that, and these will be continuing, just this in the same notebook. This of course I'll be setting up a new notebook for, God, can I talk? I will be setting up a new notebook for next year. Okay, my 1 line a day journal. Again, same thing with my 5-year. With this, I have been pretty consistent. Like there are like sporadic days I may need to go back and fill in or whatever. But for the most part, everything is done for this year, be it if it's just pictures or whatever. So other than that, I'm basically caught up with everything. There's a couple days here I need to catch up on, and I can't remember why. I think maybe just nothing was going on. I don't know. But basically for the most part, I'm caught up with this year, and I just need to go back in and fill in bits and pieces here and there. And I will be continuing this. I am not tired of it yet. As I keep saying, because it is redundant going between the 5-year this and like just my regular journal or my mini bullet journal or whatever. But if it comes to the point where it's just too redundant for me and I don't want to do it anymore, then this will be the first to go. So yeah, and so far so good. So this is my 3rd year in it, and I have 2 years left. So I am kind of determined to fill out the rest of those 2 years and have a completed 5-year 1 line a day journal. So this will be coming with me in 2025. And then this as well. Now this is more sporadic. This is the more sporadic one. So I only did a few entries in here for this year. This is a possibility. I feel like I did this one last year in 2023. But it's possible that I did it in 2024. But I do know that this is a 2024 spread because this was printed in 2024. So this is just my Spotify's for January and February, and then also for March and April. And I really love the way that these turned out. And then also I was kind of really into my K-dramas this year. I hit a lull because I was going to set up a K-drama journal, and I'm still going to do that. But the reason I hadn't, because I should have had that setup done and posted to my site. However, I got to a point where I would pull one up and start watching, and then I would quit it and pull it up and start watching something else, and I would quit it. Like I started so many and didn't finish so many, and it was like it wasn't giving me the same spark as these that I watched in the beginning did. And so I just had to take a break. Now I did start a new one that I really, really like. It's called When the Phone Rings, and it's like they drop episodes every like once a week or twice a week or whatever. And so that one has me locked in. I'm like, okay, what is happening? Locked in. It is so good. So I'll be back in my K-drama bag or whatever. And then too, I do feel like I want to kind of just watch these over as well and get those down. And so yeah, I will have an individual book for that. And then again, coming back in here to do May and June for my Spotify. My other ones are printed out and ready to go. I just need to get them down. I will say that, trying to come up with like backgrounds and stuff like that sometimes is just, it takes a lot of time, or I don't have the creativity in me yet to get it done, because I don't know what I want to do or how I want to do it or anything like that. And so I need to just figure out a simple way to do it too that still looks cute and fun. But so far, yeah, this is what I got for this year. Just a few spreads. But I will be continuing in this journal, doing the same type of stuff. I noticed that even though it's my Valerie journal and it's for everything, which it really is, I noticed that I do end up putting a lot of music themed or related stuff in this journal. And I'm okay with that. So, yeah. Anyway, this will be joining me in 2025. And lastly, this one. Me and this one had a time. We had a time. I need to take these decorations out and... Oh, it's Tuesday. Okay, I'm getting off track. Anyway, and, reuse them. But anyway, in the beginning of 2024, I set this up as my tarot journal. So as you can see, I kind of decorated it mystical-ish, whatever. I love, 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 love this. And I went and got some more because I love this so much to decorate my new weeks with. As you can see, tarot journal. So, yeah. Anyway, I was keeping track of... I was pulling a tarot card daily. I started with my Supernatural deck. I moved into my Crow Tarot deck, I think, in like April. And soon after, I love the crow deck, so I wanted to use it more. However, I just kind of was over it, and I just stopped and put my weeks away for like months and months. And then I was watching L&M, and I loved her channel. And she does a media journal, and she was doing where I would see like, because she likes One Piece too, and I would see One Piece stuff here in her weeks. I'm like, and that's when I got the idea to use the weeks, and I was like, I just want to try it out first and see if I like it. So I got the idea to use the weeks as my new One Piece journal and just keep track of what I was watching in One Piece, and like print the pictures corresponding to what I was watching and write little synopses and stuff like that. So this is my trial here, just trying to figure it out and kind of what I wanted to do. And yeah, I continued for a few weeks, and I ended up really, really loving this, like loving it so much. And it was a fun way to keep revisiting this story that is so beautiful and unbelievable that I love. And so yeah, I decided to use this weeks as my One Piece journal. And honestly, I love this. I think this is probably my favorite because I think it's a great balance between the writing and the pictures. It's not too many pictures where I'm starting to get into too many pictures because there's just so much I want to put down. So yeah, see, this is starting to get overcrowded here. And definitely here, even though I really love this because this is the Wano arc. And I gotta say, I think the Wano arc is my favorite so far. So yeah. And this is the last one. I do have other stuff. I mean, I've watched it further than this, but I'm going to end it here and start fresh in January, where I'm starting to show over as well the anime from the beginning. And then too, once the live action comes out, I'm going to be putting that in there as well once the second season comes out. So stay tuned for that. And I do have my journal all picked out for that. And so yeah, that pretty much wraps up the journals that I have been working in or worked in 2024. As I said, I have plenty of other journals that I do stuff in, but I have not really done much in them recently, so I'm not even going to bother sharing them. However, if you have any comments or questions about anything that I did share, please let me know. As I said, I will try to get that scripting video up by next week. This is Tuesday, December 17th, so sometime next week. Y'all harass me if you need to, seriously. But I'm hoping to have that up. And then I think I'm trying to remember everything I need to say, but I think that's pretty much it. So anyway, if you have any comments or questions, please leave those below. I trust you all have been safe and well. If you enjoyed this content, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing. I will be back soon with my Techo Kaigi for 2025 to let you know what I'll be using and how I'll be using it and all that kind of stuff. So that is it. I will catch you all in the next video. Bye!